the future, the big what if, the many paths that life can throw at you. New love, old love, memories, new life and death. Now imagine that you could see the future before it happened. Now imagine that you were psychic. Here tonight I have a treat of mine that I gathered in the deepest regions of Zanzibar. A woman truly blessed. Blessed with an incredible gift never before seen by the human race. This is the real thing. No frauds. Let me introduce Mystic Maureen.
I was born in a caravan in Zanzibar to a mother who did not want me and a father who was Irish and married to a Greek woman who lived in Albania. This is where my gift was born, out of sheer poverty and lack of love. I had 18 brothers and only 20 of them lived to see their first birthday. Oh, but they would taunt me, they would tease me, they would throw things at me and chase me into the jungle. This jungle became my refuge. And it was here I met a boa constrictor called Muello, who gifted me with this.
Hello. My name's Janet. I was born in a mine in North Yorkshire. They found me amongst the coal and thought I was worth something. Turns out, I'm worth no more than a pie. I mean, I can't even tell the future. I can tell the future. I even possess the gift of hindsight. For example, you, sir, with a top hat, obviously made some horrendous clothing choices this morning. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course I am. I'm always right.
Who will be the first to have their fortunes deciphered, their dooms foretold? Madam, take a seat. Don't be shy now, take a seat. I am sensing you are wanting a husband.
True.
Tall, dark, handsome, enjoys fine dining and long walks on the beach. Talking of tall, dark and handsome, do you know what? Had a woman in here the other day. Patricia Cornwall. She's a crime writer, you might know her.
She's written a load of good books. Black Notice is my absolute favourite. She really knows how to get your adrenaline pumping.
Well, she has this insane theory that Walter Sickert is Jack the Ripper. I know. That over there, if you all look behind you there, the woman sitting on a chair, that's some of his work. Madness. Imagine having someone think you're Jack the Ripper.
She really does sound crazy. She even bought one of his paintings just to get the DNA off the back of it. She sounds mental, but she does write a good book.
She does. Oh, listen to us rabbiting on about someone else. You don't really know this, do you? Where are we? Long holiday.
Yep, completely accurate.
Oh,
You know what? Tell her about that corridor.
yes, this is a good one. Did you know Leeds University has the longest corridor in Europe?
I didn't know that.
Madness.
Wow.
Where is it, you ask?
Where is
Red Road. Right, we're walking along towards Roger Stevens, above Edward Boyle, and turn left or right instead of going straight over. It's there. Madness.
It really is bloody long though. We tried to walk down it once, got halfway down, got tired, turned back.
Children, one day, perhaps.
Yes, please. Oh, and hopefully treat him better than that nasty sock Eric Gill.
God, have you heard about this? Eric Gill, who did the stonework in Michael Sadler. Go and have a look when you finished here. He, rumour has it, had romantic relationships with all of his daughters.
Incest. Dirty business.
And talking of dirty business, you know that Stanley Spence that did that? He was a coprophiliac.
It means he likes shit.
People like that should be shot.
Talking of being shot, did you know Leeds University has the most dead people buried under it?
I wonder if Harold Shipman buried any of his victims under there. He went to this university, you know. We do like a good serial killer here in Leeds.
Painting 1, painting 2. And he was once great performer, but took captive during the World War and put through torture beyond belief. Now he spends his time finger painting, like these. Now please, place your hands together for Frosty, the indecisive clown.
Oh, look
paintings. I did them all myself. Move. Look at how I use the red and the black and the grey and the white and the red and the black and the white and green. Green. It's always about the green. 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 Like forests, like hills, like moors. Everything is green. Stop looking at me like I'm insane. I do my paintings like this because you don't know what they are, but you still look at them. But what's that? What's that? That's a bottle. That is a glass. That is a plate. How rubbish. And that over there, if that is a man, he'd be very unfortunate. I can't stand people who can't draw properly. That's what I done. All about me. Do you know that most people have a real phobia of clowns? Because apparently we're insane. And it's called coulrophobia. So, let me ask you, do I make you feel uncomfortable?
Yes.
Really? What about now? Yeah?
Please, grab your drum and calm down. Many apologies, many apologies. Now, please, can I, screw here? There we go. Ah, okay. Now, ladies, has a man ever passed you in town and caught your wandering eye? You know the type, the big, the burly, the beasts of men. How they send a shiver down your spine. Well, for your pleasure tonight, ladies, I have for you Europe's strongest man, the great, the mighty Igor Slavovich!
Igor! Now, silence everybody. You are about to envisage the powers of Igor. Now, no man has ever lifted this mug. In the past, I am lifting many jugs. But I'm with my wife now. William Edgy, he paints the male figure in its finest form, but none like me. You just cannot buy the tailors these days. Okay. Now, I will begin. Erasmus, oil me down. Igor, big boy. So strong. Enough. Okay. Could we have some lapping, please? I'm like him now. No need. Now I'm asking anybody to come forward and try to lift this. You, sir. Come with me. Okay, Krusty. No. Wait, not Krusty. Frosty. Please drum roll now. What is this black magic? Sorry, Ashley. Do you know what this means for Igor now? I don't. Igor is finishing Circus.
Such an emotional gentleman, yeah? Now please, let's move further in. Now, we have our quirky menagerie marionettes. Just give me a second to wake them up. Can everybody see down there? Is that okay?
There once was a man named John. A canvas he painted on.
Horses, pigs.
And chickens too. What a rather strange thing to do.
Horses were always his passion.
Suddenly they came into fashion.
With the state legislates horse race taking place, with that his dreams he started to chase. In 1815 he met the love of his life. Anne was her name, and he made her his wife.
At only 19, this seemed pretty keen. There was still so much of the world to be seen.
The next step was clear.
A baby boy was here.
With no time to waste, they named him
John Herring Jr. In haste. When John Jr. turned 5, a mystery arised.
a new baby appeared.
He was also called John.
John?
John.
John?
John.
John? How confusing this was. The plot soon thickens.
Is one of them dead?
While the other paints chickens.
Like father, like son, his skills were passed on. Clearly baby John had art in his genes, but what happened to his brother, born in 1815?
The Herring family riddle puts 3 Johns in the middle. One John forgotten, pushed to the side.
While the other blossomed, his career thrived.
Let us show you his painting. What do you think? Come closer now, try not to blink.
Horses and pigs, what an original name.
With his country paintings, he beat his father's fame. However, there will always be
A question in his family tree.
Was it son 1 or 2?
We'll have to leave that up to you. As we're running out of time, we hope you enjoyed our little rhyme. It really is our time to go. Thanks for watching our puppet show.
Our story takes place in Rome, ruled by Prince Tarquinius. The kingdom was under threat of invasion from the east, the Greeks. The heroine of our tale, the beautiful Lucretia, wife of the great Roman general Collatinus. Lucretia holds her morals close to heart. She is deeply devoted to Collatinus, who has sadly been called away to war. It is this devotion that makes our Lucretia so desirable, yet ultimately will lead to her downfall. Our tragic tale begins with 2 drunk generals and 1 egotistical prince talking about their wives' virtues.
When I marry, she will be beautiful, honest, and loyal. Not like your wife, Junius.
Low blow. Well, my Lucretia is all that and more. I remember when...
Her hair fell like a waterfall of night over her white shoulders. And when her ivory breasts first gleamed from her ivory tree,
And I remember how...
she ran down the garden of her eyes to meet Collatinus.
Yes, I remember. Cheers.
After learning that Collatinus' wife Lucretia was the only general's wife to have remained loyal, Junius and Tarquinius began to plot to test Lucretia's chastity. Junius goaded Tarquinius into trying to seduce Lucretia, playing onto
Tarquinius's egotistical character because Junius had hidden motives behind creating this plan. Junius knew if he could convince Tarquinius to cuckold Collatinus, they could use this to spark a rebellion against the monarchy and put himself in power. Lucretia was left balancing precariously on the thin line between dishonour and chastity.
For I must tell, though telling turn tender eyes to stone. Last night Tarquinius ravished me and tore the fabric of my love.
What Tarquinius has taken can be forgiven. What Lucretia has given can be forgiven.
I am forever chaste, with only death to ravish me.
See how her wanton blood washes her shame away. Lucretia revealed a dagger, and with one stab to the heart, she took her life to relieve her pain and retain her honour.
Flowers bring to same year the same perfection. Even their root and leaf keep solemn vow and pretty detail. Even flowers are chaste, for the beauty is so brief. Years are their love, and time's their fief.